Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. Make sure everything is good. Okay, today's Saturday, so you are allowed to ask personal questions, pet questions, political questions, whatever you have. Pat Star says, I have a friend with me and she wants to know how her mother was, who has passed, is doing. I feel like saying her mother is well, but I have a question, Pat Star. Whose name starts with the letter D, as in David or Denise? Hadina Morales? Let me see, I have to get my YouTube number. I'm getting the number. Okay, Pastor, here's the number. Can you please call me? Okay, I don't know how many of you, well, I don't know how many of you. I think everyone under the sun watched with horror how Trump got humiliated yesterday. Oh, your ex's name is D. Okay. Well, that's too validated. And also there's a name that starts with an F as well. F as in Frank. Your friend's mom is fine. And there's a gentleman here and I'm hearing father. I don't know if it's her father or her grandfather on her mom's side. That, and hi, this is Milo. Hello, can you lower that? I can't, I'm hearing myself. Hello?
Okay, turn it down, Kari, turn it down. Mute.
Okay.
Okay.
Whose name starts with the letter F as in Frank? Is that somebody in her family or close? There's
F as in Frank?
Yeah. Okay, remember that.
I can't think of anybody, but I'll remember.
That's okay. The thing is, her mother is fine, and her mom and her dad, there's a dad here, okay?
Okay.
Came to get her, okay? And also there's something with heart or circulation. Did she pass from a heart issue? Yeah, who passed from a heart issue?
Did she pass from a heart issue?
Okay. So that's so that you know, that's to validate it's coming through, and want everyone to know that she's okay. All right? All right. Nothing to worry about. Celebrate her. Don't be depressed. You know, she's still very much part of their lives, okay?
Okay, great.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck to you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. What happened yesterday? Those of you who watch me during my 12 o'clock slot, my stream or my show, I have to start calling my program a show going forward. I've been hesitant to call it that, but it is. The thing is, I've said, I believe it was Thursday or Wednesday, I said, Trump and Putin have been communicating. I mean, all throughout the election, I've been warning everyone about that. And intuitively, I feel Putin told Trump a while back, if he were to get back in the White House, what he wanted, okay? What happened yesterday, and that's why, that's another thing I'm being shown. Trump, you know, has been on Ukraine's case. You have to cede to Russia, give Russia the land that they've won, or and whatever else. That's why he's been saying this and refused to admit or acknowledge that Putin attacked Ukraine. So yesterday, Trump went there hoping at least for Putin to give him an inch. Any little thing, I said that, And I also said, don't believe the hype. If Putin was to admit or accept a ceasefire, he would go back and do the same thing again because he has no respect for Trump and he's not going to keep his words because he wants Ukraine. The only thing that is going to stop Putin from going after Ukraine is if he goes 6 feet under. Barring that, he's going to continue doing it unless we continue to arm Ukraine and destroy his economy, among other things. Intuitively, I feel what happened yesterday, and also the elephant in the room, the other main reason Trump wanted yesterday to happen, he was hoping he would be able to remove the Epstein situation, the scandal, from the front pages of the newspapers. People would give people something else to talk about. His big win. Because if you look at all the influencers on X, we're back. That's what Eric Trump was saying. Oh yes, back from what? And to what? You know, give me a break. So the humiliation was so intense, even Trump felt it. And he was terrified. That's why he didn't answer any question, and he was babbling. Okay? Do you guys remember the first time he met with Putin? What happened and the way he was received when he came back? He was afraid yesterday. He came out with nothing. He basically, I just couldn't believe our soldiers were laying the red carpet in front, on their knees, laying red carpet in front of Putin's airplane. That's how much respect he has for our service members. This is so I couldn't believe it. Airplanes flying over, great reception for Putin, thinking at least Putin would give him an iota, something to show. But you know something? Putin came the way, he basically, intuitively, I wasn't there, but intuitively I feel, they walked into the room, he basically read them the riot act, what he wanted, because he knows he's got Trump where he wants Trump, meaning he's got dirt on Trump. Trump better give him what he wants. So everybody else in the room didn't matter, didn't count. So he basically read his list of demands. And when Trump and others tried to see if they could work things out, he wouldn't budge. In fact, the newspapers stole my thunder. When I heard the meeting lasted 3 hours, I'm like, 3 hours? This thing lasted minutes. And this morning when I woke up, I saw it in the newspapers. But anyway, they were shooting the breeze after that because they realized that Putin was not going to give an inch. And there was nothing Trump could do to move him from that position. And also even people around Trump right now are beginning to wonder what Putin has on him. Intuitively, I feel Trump is in a very precarious situation. I feel the Trump regime is on shaky ground because I don't feel our country was humiliated. Trump humiliated himself. The majority of this country, and he basically poked the bear. Invading basically DC, okay, released the military, not the military, but National Guard, okay, and his goon squad on DC. That's triggering a whole lot of people, Americans. People are beginning to wake up the way I've been hoping they would wake up, because today they had demonstration in D.C. walking in front of the White House. I know that pissed Trump off, but he's so terrified, he's so humiliated the way Putin humiliated him yesterday. There isn't very much, he's like, he's still trying to get his bearings. That's how bad this is. So, intuitively, I feel like saying, I am concerned, but in a good way. I hope they shoot this guy out. If you read the signings, the people, the posters that people were carrying, remove Trump now. For some reason, I feel 60 to 70% chance. I would not be surprised at all if Trump is pushed out. Not only that, I'm sure some of you watched him the way when he was leaving Alaska to come back here. It seems to me it took him a lot of efforts to climb up the stairs. Biden, somebody mentioned that question, was saying, well, Biden was the same way. No, Biden felt stiff. Trump has some major circulation issue, and I've said that a long time ago. I said, watch that. And the only reason why he's still with us is because he has the best healthcare in the world, the best medication at his disposal. That's why he's still with us. But if you watch him climbing back on board the airplane yesterday, and the way he spoke while he was in the podium after the meeting was over, this guy cannot keep a thought to save his life. I would not be surprised if things are not happening behind the scenes to do something about this, because people in government, senators, I'm talking about Republicans, and in the House, are beginning to be concerned and afraid. Americans are waking up. They don't like what they see. And a lot of people in Congress and in the Senate are wondering, because of what Trump is doing, destabilizing the country. And that's where we're heading. I hope I'm wrong, but that's my prediction. Let's see what happens. I got to, let me see if you guys have questions. Crystal Chila said, Jimmy Luma, you correctly predicted my housemate would move out. Oh, okay. By September 1st, she kept it a secret, and I did not know she was looking. Do you get any other messages for me? Thank you. Well, I don't know if it's your roommate's car or there's a car issue here. Are you having a car issue, Crystal, or are you buying a new car? That's what I am getting. Please call me. Here's my number. This is my YouTube number, not, well, it's my number, but. Stephanie says, I'm ready for this nightmare to be over. You are not the only one, my friend. Oh my God. Everyone, it's like crazy. Let's see. Joyce Matthews says, Milu, did you hear that Trump called Norway directly to ask for the Nobel Prize? Yes. Isn't that embarrassing? And the guy is president of the United States. He's so needy and greedy and dumb. Who cares about the Nobel Prize you are? Jesus, this is so demeaning. But well, Putin put him in his place yesterday. I mean, even Trump, while suffering from his dementia, whatever it is he has. Hi, this is Milu.
Hi, Milu. This is Crystal. You were talking about the car.
Yes. Are you buying a car or getting a car service or something? There's something with the car here.
Yeah, my car needs all new tires, and it definitely has maintenance needs. And my housemate's car is really, really old, so you might be picking up on that.
Yeah. Well, since I was focusing on her, but then you live in the same place, so if both of your cars there, make sure your tires. Well, see what you can do about your tires, okay?
Okay, Milo.
Okay, and also there is something about a new job. It may not be for you, it may be for somebody close to you who's looking for a new job.
My housemate, just as she was giving notice, she also lost her job.
Oh my God, sorry to hear that. Well, that's what I'm getting. Good luck, take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Milo.
You're welcome, bye. All right. Yes. Diva 369 says, oh, she's talking to Sharon Jones. Yes, about how desperate, how needy Trump is. It's really ridiculous. I mean, yeah, but Putin humiliated him so bad yesterday. I mean, a lot of people felt humiliated. I wasn't. I mean, what they're saying, it's humiliating to the United States. I don't think so. Putin didn't go home. Putin, he can go back to Russia and eat this. I don't feel the country was humiliated at all. If anything, Putin is not going to get anything out of this. Europe is going to keep Ukraine going. The only concern I'm having, this war may get wider. That's my only concern. Okay, meaning Putin is playing games. He's getting materials from North Korea and manpower. But I feel Putin will lose. If that happens, Putin is going to lose hands down. That's my prediction. I mean, not that he's, well, right now, because of what Trump is doing, he's, enabling Russia to make headway in Ukraine. But there's potential for this thing to change. I want to make sure I let everyone know, but don't worry, okay? But the notion that intuitively I feel we were not humiliated. Trump humiliated himself with his big mouth. Oh, I can, if I was president, this war would never happen. I can solve this problem within 24 hours. I'm back in the White House. Yeah, he's eating those words now. Yeah. But I think it's all baloney. Okay. AJ1 says, what would you please see or to see for my sister? She's having difficulties with ADHD. Oops. And her college classes, I want her to succeed. She's AAJ1, the best thing, I'm sure she has to go to the doctors. I mean, ADHD medication is a pain. I understand that, but she has to find something that helps her with that. That's the only way. I'm not going to lie to you. There is no miracle when it comes to those things. If she could, I mean, the other thing maybe that can help is meditation, and she would need somebody to help her trying to be able to focus, and medication, working with her doctors. Number one, she has to work with her doctors so she can help her with some medication. And also meditation will because meditation can help us focus. Okay, among other, meditation is very good for us physically. Okay, besides mentally. So the combination of those two things, okay, if she does, I mean, you know, the number one thing is going to the doctor, okay? If she does that, yeah, ADHD is, oh my God. She'll finish, so encourage her to keep working with her doctor. She'll finish school, she'll do fine. A lot of very smart people out there with ADHD were able to, struggle sometimes because of the situation, but they finish school and do well. So tell your sister to hang in there and be stubborn and keep going. She'll be okay, okay? All right. Vicky says, Bilu, did you see someone from the United States left 8 pages on the copy of an Anchorage hotel? I heard about that. This is the Trump regime. They don't care. It's unbelievable. I mean, you would think this is America. These things should be top secret documents. How much does it take to call the electronic, store, said, this is, the President of the United States, can you please send, we would like to buy a printer. Even if the place is closed, they would open it. Send a printer to him. I am sure they have, I am not rich. I am poor. I have a mobile Wi-Fi. So they can have that too. It doesn't take geniuses to do that. Well, I shouldn't say that. But they could find somebody within the Secret Service, somebody that who's technically inclined to help them set this thing up instead of sending it to a printer. And then those dummies, they're not paying attention. They're so arrogant. That's the problem. Yes, I heard. I didn't think that was funny at all. Do you know what I mean? I usually laugh at their stupidity, their ignorance. But that one was so bad. But I wasn't surprised. Look at what X shit is doing. So, yeah. But like I said earlier, Trump has poked the bear. The American people is waking up. So, let's see what happens. Sharon Jones says, Amilu, is my financial investment about to come to fruition? It depends on what it is. I'm not seeing a lot of money. What's your financial investment? Delay says, do you see me finishing new education or new profession? Do you see me? What do you mean you can finish your profession? Unless you're going to quit. I mean, yeah, I feel you can finish your education, yes. Okay, I'm not quite sure what you mean. If you mean starting a new, yeah, if you finish school, absolutely. Well, today is very tough. I mean, I'm sure you know as well as I do. Getting a job out there is tough. Shine Jones, can you please call me? Because I'm not sure. I'm not seeing a lot of money. Joyce Matthews says no tariffs for a Nobel Peace Prize. This is so beneath the president of this country. It's unbelievable. Oh my God. Pat Star says, Milu, could the letter F be my sister's name, Faith? Did I know? Of course, it's your sister. That's the F I was asked you about. Well, you can't remember everybody's name. It happens every day. The first letter of, if I had said Faith, because I couldn't hear the rest. So, yeah, you would know. But even sometimes when you do that, people still don't remember. So you're not the only one, but yes, it's your sister Faith. That's why I was asking who's the F name, okay? Okay. Hi, this is Milu.
Hi, Hi, Milo. This is Sharon.
What was your question again? I'm sorry.
About my financial.
What did you invest in? I'm not seeing money. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like foreign currency revaluation.
Well, you better look into that. Because I'm not seeing money, a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, I've had the currencies for several years. And,
well, yeah, but are they rising? They're probably not rising now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay?
Not even anytime soon.
Well, it's going to take longer, let's put it that way, depending on the one you invested in, okay? Talk to your, your advisor. That's the best thing to do, but I'm not seeing money now, okay?
Okay.
Sorry. Okay, you're welcome. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Let's see. Anna Webb is asking, do you see my Chelsea finishing her Obedience Trial champion title before the end of the year? I feel like saying yes. I don't see a problem with that. So, good luck. Okay. Stephanie says, begging like a dog. Yeah, it's terrible. Comment 25 says, Amilu, do you see me intuitive medium? Oh yeah, well, we're all born with this. It's a matter of if you work on it and practice, well, practice is the most important thing. And so you can gain confidence on yourself. Absolutely, go for it. Okay? All right. That's the only way because, we all have this gift. It's a matter of how confident, because if you watch the way I do it when I talk to people who call, if you are afraid to say what you get, it's a problem. Hi, Gene Rogers. Okay. Let's see. Alice Hopkins, how are you? Remove the veil says, my right nostril has been just leaking mucus for months and not my left. Can you please help me? With why doctors? What can I do and what can I do? The best thing. I mean, I don't feel, I feel you have to go to the doctors, okay? I mean, it's nothing bad, but you got to go. Okay? So please make sure you make an appointment and go see a doctor. All right. Then I would first examine, should I get a vehicle with high ground clearance, or wait for the road to get repaired? You don't know how long it's going to take. Well, high ground clearance, any SUV will get you through that. Because when you say high ground clearance, I'm thinking of those huge things that people raise off the ground. But a regular SUV, yeah. If you buy a BMW, you got a problem. All right. Addis Fonseca says, Milo, how will my specialist appointment go on Wednesday? I feel fine. Good luck. Lady Lo-Fi says, will my finances get better soon? Thank you. Lady Lo-Fi, the economy is so bad today. That's what I was pointed to when I read your question. It's going to take a little longer, my friends. So, but hang in there. Don't despair, though. Stay motivated. Continue doing what you are doing. Manage your finances. You will get out. But it's going to take a little longer than you expect. Okay, but you will get there. Okay? Oops. G is saying, do you see me and my kids moving in the near future? I'm getting 6. Probably 6 weeks to 6 months. So you gotta look. You will know if it's the right place. The minute you see the place, you will know. Okay, good luck. Okay, friends, thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, chat managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If anyone would like a reading from me, the link to my website is below the video, psychicmilo.com, or please feel free to call me or text me on my YouTube number. And also, if you like the channel and have not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1 million either on this channel or the other channel. I'm very ambitious. And also, don't forget to tap on the notification bell. Please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. I would appreciate it, because if everyone give me a thumbs up, YouTube will, the algorithm will keep showing the video to more people, and it will help me make a little money. I'll see you all on Monday. Till then, bye.